I know you guys talked quite extensively last time about what you guys wanted to do. There's quite a lot of things you guys can do. Plus, I'll let you guys ask some questions if you guys thought of any within the last week. No one? So you about to just put up the peace signs and leave?
Well, I want to ask him, after everything I said last time, if he knows of what he knows about the Flaming Fist Fortress.
What he knows about it?
Yeah.
He knows that it's the headquarters, basically, of the Flaming Fist, which is a hugely known mercenary group throughout the land. So it's basically the headquarters, and they're pretty powerful. They've been part of the city for quite a long time.
Is there any, secrets that we would be, that we want to know about that could help us?
Secrets such as what, I guess, is what he would ask.
Entrances. This is probably the main thing, is any secret entrances or access points, weak spots, blind spots.
Well, let me see if you would know anything about that. No, Carrick says, hey, I don't really know of anything. I haven't actually never been inside the fortress myself. Never had a need to go in there.
So is it probably pretty full of these mercenaries then? If they have a freaking HQ, there's got to be a lot of them in there.
Yeah, it's gonna be full of hundreds of mercenaries in there. The only entrance I'm aware of is the main gate. And it's kind of like outside of the city over there, on the northwest corner of the city.
Do you get into it from the city, though?
Mm-hmm. The gate is, I would say, probably right there.
Okay, that's what I thought.
And we could probably get into it on these walls, too. But I'm assuming there would be guards there as well.
Yeah.
Any other questions for him?
I don't think so. Not that I have.
No one else?
No.
Nope.
Okay, so with that, Eric Laodin is going to leave you guys. He's going to basically say to you guys, it was a pleasure meeting you guys. We need to stay in touch. Please tell me what you guys plan on doing when you guys know for sure.
Didn't he take us to the hideout?
He did not.
He did?
He did not. You guys
No,
still have
he was going to send us to the
Yeah.
hideout. We were just going to get to that.
So we
Yeah.
could stay there since we don't have a place to stay anymore.
Yep. Yeah, I remember because I asked Justin, could he describe the hideout? And he's like, I need more time.
So is he going to do that, or is he just dipping? Is he taking off?
I'll let you know. He is booking out of there. He's going to leave. And Sabbe is to come back in, and she's going to lead you guys to the hideout.
Okay.
If you guys want to go there. If that's what you guys want to do. So Sabbe's walking up to you guys. She's like, okay, guys, so what are you guys going to be up to? I can direct you guys to our hideout if you need a place to stay.
That would be wonderful.
Oops. Yeah, sure thing. We're just gonna have to go back into the city and make our way over to where it is.
And where is that?
It's just north of the Wide.
Oh boy, that's a lot of the city. All
Is
right.
there a problem?
Well, the guards might be on us. I'm not sure. It's been a while since we've had our mishap at the bar.
This is news to her, so she's gonna say, "What mishap out of the bar? What are you talking about? Why would the guards be looking for you?"
Let's let's just say we'd rather be kept hidden. I don't want to go into specifics, but we'd rather just go if we can get there stealthily. Let's do it that way, please.
Do maybe you want to roll persuasion there?
Yeah, gladly. One second. What I roll?
Hmm.
Hell yeah!
Okay, let me roll against that. Let's see.
You're rolling against it.
Your persuasion works.
Hooray!
She's Sabe. She's gonna kind of look at you and be like, "Well, I don't really have a for sure way to get there stealthily, but I guess we can try to sneak over there.
Okay,
There's not like a secret entrance to this place that we're going."
really?
Really, really.
You guys do the whole hide in plain sight thing, huh?
She kind of winks at you and says, "No doubt about it."
All right. Well, gang, let's all proceed stealthily.
My specialty.
Uh,
Okay, so you guys are making your walk from the underbelly of the arena now to, I'm assuming, the Basilisk Gate.
mhm.
Quite a bit of time has passed since you guys left the city. I would say probably like, I don't know, 2 hours at least. So it is probably pretty well known about what happened in the Elfsong Tavern around the city by now.
Mhm.
Just so you guys know. So how are you guys approaching this gate? And Sabe's there with you, and she's unaware what you guys did. So she's just kind of approaching it freely,
To the
briskly
Basilisk
walking.
Gate, we're not even in the city yet.
No, I'm just letting you guys approach this gate however you guys want. But as of right now, Sabe has no idea what happened, so she's just walking like she did nothing towards the gate.
Sabe, could we go around the city gates and not through the city right now?
Well, how else are we getting to the city? We have to go through one of the gates
I'd rather approach it through the Black Dragon Gate.
and walk through the mountains. Or
Oh,
maybe not mountains, but hills at least.
is that too much?
She's like, I guess, does everyone want to do that? Like, why are we going through all this hassle? I kind of wanted to stop by the wine and pick up some food. I'm pretty hungry right now.
Sabe, we did something really bad at the Elf Song Tavern, okay? It wasn't our fault, but things happened and we had to defend ourselves. And the city's just gonna blame us for the bad things that happened there, so.
She kind of looks at you with a kind of concerned look. She says, "Well, I want you guys to tell me exactly what happened once we get to our hideout. But yeah, we can make our way through the hills towards the Black Dragon Gate if you guys want."
I think that'd be the best way to not get seen.
Okay, so you guys start making your way through the hills. Over to there. These aren't like crazy hills. There's no problem traversing them, I would say. Once you guys get up to here, it looks kind of steep there, but you guys can probably find your way down pretty nicely and up to the gate.
Hooray.
So I would say the same thing's happening here, though. You guys are approaching this gate. How do you guys want to do it?
Do we just do it like nothing's wrong? I mean,
no.
are they gonna know who we are?
Probably.
Yeah.
What?
We're travelers.
What? If only we had a cart to conceal ourselves.
That's what I was thinking.
What if we waited for a cart to come by? Like, waited like an hour or so. And then we hijack the cart and enter the city.
Well, what? It's
Why
like
don't you just ask if she has a cart? I'll just
She
stay out of the
doesn't.
city and you guys go in. I mean, me, right? If anything.
I mean, we already left and we went up the city. We should have asked her that before we started moving.
Well, I do have Pass Without Trace, too, so I don't know if we could use that to get in.
That would work if we were trying to go around people in an open space. These are guards that are guarding a gate, and to pass through them, we'd have to be like invisible. Which I could do, but I can't grant invisibility to everyone, so.
what time is it? Is it probably pretty dark right now, right?
It is probably 7 or 8 o'clock, around that range.
No,
So
it's not that
the
dark.
sun's going down right now, basically. It's probably a sunset in the west.
Okay.
Kind of blinding you as you're walking towards the gate, I would say.
I don't know. The walls are pretty high, are they?
Yeah, they're very high. I would say they're at least like 40 feet high. Pretty big walls.
The Emerald Enclave has no secret entrances or secret hideouts or anything.
So Sabe's kind of standing there to say, "Okay, how do you guys want to go about this?" Normally, us normal people would just walk through the gate.
How far north of the wide is this place, Sabe?
Not very far.
It's right there.
No, I mean the hideout, not where we are.
Oh.
Not very far. You can't miss it.
It's probably the tall tower that we see right there. I'm pointing at that Ramesith. Right? Is that what we're talking about, Justin?
She kind of smiles and says, "That's exactly where our hideout is."
I thought so.
That's not good that we were just able to guess.
Nothing gets past Leah's eyes. She knows all about the city. So it's not very far away. It's a block.
Should we just...
I say we just walk.
Okay, alright.
It'll be 3 minutes, maybe.
Okay. Okay, let's plan for the worst case scenario. Worst case scenario is that they see us and they want to arrest us. Should we just go all out and fight them?
Absolutely not. I don't think so.
Then we just let them arrest us and we sit in a jail cell like last time where we ate slop.
We got out of that.
Barely.
That's true.
But the last time we were in jail was because of Sabe.
Well, Sammy's really gonna frown on us when she hears what we did.
Does she have any connections that she can just say we're with her or something?
She says, "No, I'm kind of a little bit wanted myself, being a part of the Emerald Enclave, but they don't know my face."
And they know all of our faces.
I mean, do they though? Do
Why
we know
doesn't
that they
Matt-
do?
Why don't we just send Matt in, because they don't really know Matt's with us and he thought he had a disguise. Matt can figure out what's going on and then he can come kill us.
No. We're trying to get there to sleep.
I know, but I'm saying send Matt ahead to scout it out, and then we'll know if we're making mountains out of molehills.
Oh, I see.
Two
Gonna test
dragon
the
or two
waters.
drow probably won't stick out that much.
I think we just go. I feel like they're not going to know who we are.
Yeah.
Okay. So, okay, are we gonna split the party, or are we gonna go in all together?
I'm fine with either.
All right, fine. Let's just all go.
I think we just all go. I think it's
Let's
just
just all go. Suffer the consequences. Okay, so we walk.
Okay, so you guys are just approaching the gate openly.
I want to have my loot out.
Nonchalantly.
Your what out?
My loot.
Your loot out playing.
Ooh, I'll catch on and I'll start playing on my dulcimer.
We're a traveling band now. It's fine.
It's okay.
So I would say, okay, you guys are approaching the gate, and this is one of the main gates to the city. So I would say there's probably at least 6 guards here.
Okay.
And it's pretty late at night, so there's not that much traffic. So you guys are basically the only people approaching. So their attention's solely focused on you guys approaching the gate. And we have Zakros playing his lute, Billy playing his kazoo or whatever he has.
Dulcimer. It's a stringed instrument that you play on your lap.
Yeah. Well, how you playing that while you're watching?
How do you walk and play it at the same time?
I got a strap on, duh.
Oh.
it's like a key
Got
guitar.
a strap on?
See, now they're definitely looking at you, Billy.
I'm gonna hang back a little bit watching these clowns play their little 2-man band.
Oh, come here.
You wanna borrow my drums? My bongos?
I don't think I look like a drummer.
Drums
Okay,
are
so
easy.
you guys that are playing instruments, I want you guys to make a performance roll.
Ooh, perfect. Oh yeah, second. Oh yeah, Greg.
Okay, so you guys are approaching this gate, and you guys are playing a pretty rockin' tune. And the guard's gonna one of the guards is basically kind of the guy that looks like the leader is gonna kind of hold up his hand and be like, "Halt there, halt!"
Okay, we halt.
What is your business in the city?
Okay.
Fuck bitches and get money.
Alright, I guess I'll talk because I'm the guy.
Pleasure and business, eh?
Correct, pleasure and business. We're here.
We've heard about the ladies' hall, and my friend here wants to give it a try.
Who's your friend you're pointing to?
Belsnickel.
Belsnickel. He's gonna kind of look at Belsnickel, and he's gonna say, "You sure he has enough money? The ladies' hall's pretty expensive. He doesn't look like he has much coin to his name."
I don't need money with a dick this big. Oh wait, I got a 4-inch dick. I should say with a magical dick like this.
Magical.
Yeah.
Do you want to make? I don't even know what the fuck to do for that roll.
Is there a sexual charming roll?
Straight charisma.
Yeah, I guess let's try that. Just roll for your charisma modifier.
I don't know exactly what you're trying to accomplish with this, but
I guess he's just trying to charm him. I guess I don't know.
Where is charisma?
On the left side.
you're gonna click on the
Oh, there it is. Saving it.
charisma button. No,
No,
not the
it's a
save
check.
and throw.
Well, it doesn't matter. It's a 0 anyway.
Yeah, same thing.
Okay.
The guard's gonna say, "Watch your mouth. I'm a servant to the city."
Oh,
I forgot to do.
sorry. When he's thinking about women, he just gets a little carried away. Which is why we're trying to get there as fast as we can. We've been traveling all day. We've been trying to get here. We're basically straight there in the hopes that he can find something.
I'm horny and ready to get rid of this morning glory.
It's 11 o'clock. It's after dusk, buddy.
Precisely.
He can't even keep track of time. That's how.
You tell my dick that.
That's how long it's up.
So the guard's going to kind of look over all of you, and he's going to kind of scan all of you. And Zakros, you're going to stick out like a sore thumb. You're a white dragonborn. Dragonborns aren't very well known, and you're pretty famous in the city. And I'm gonna have one of the guards say, "You're Zakros, correct?"
Zakros. Who's that?
Oh, that's so convincing.
You want to roll deception with disadvantage, please?
With disadvantage. Yucky.
Oh,
Nice.
That's bad. 14 seems to be good.
Oh shit!
The guards, he's going to say, well, it's the new arena champion. He's a white dragonborn. He fits your description, I'm pretty sure, perfectly.
There's other Dragonborn here fighting in your arena?
Said, yeah, he's pretty well known around the city right now. We just got word an hour ago or so, that he apparently murdered someone at the Elsong Tavern.
Oh shit!
The lookout.
I don't want to mess with that guy.
The only murder there's going to be is the pussy I lay later on tonight.
please, friend. Please, can we get this guy to the ladies' hall? I'm so sorry for. You don't want to be dealing with us. Just let us go through. Let's go to this. Take this guy to get his dick wet, as he's so eloquently put. I'm sure.
The head guard's gonna be. He's gonna be like, I'm sorry, I just need to check one thing. I'm gonna check with one of my subordinates and make sure that he's a big fan of the arena. He would be able to point out Zakros any day. I'm just go check with him. I'm gonna bring him out here real quick.
Shit.
Is it really necessary?
I whisper to the group, does anyone have any illusion spells? Anything that can change appearances?
I have polymorph.
Polymorph.
Oh, I don't have any spell slots left.
Oh shit.
I have no spells, obviously.
That sucks.
I could cast Minor Illusion and give him like a birthmark or a scar or something to change his look, but that's all I can do, which would actually probably fit our situation a little bit better, because the guard knows that he's a white dragonborn, so I shouldn't do anything too crazy.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go ahead.
A silver dragonborn, but
Oh, my bad.
I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna give Zakros a huge, as big as I can, a big scar on his face with Minor Illusion. I know Minor Illusion is a bit limiting, so
I actually already have a scar on my face, so it might
Do you?
work better to like
get rid of it.
yeah.
I can do that. I think. It's been a while since I used a spell. I can create an image. It must be no larger than a 5-foot cube. That'll work, right?
Yeah, I
You
think
want to
so.
post it in the chat or cast it just so I can read it?
Yeah.
Well, that's long. A lot of words. Too long. Didn't read.
Let it go.
It's fine. We're past through. No problem
Just
whatsoever.
the first chapter deals with audio, so you can skip it.
What's happening? My computer died.
Oh, so I'm casting Minor Illusion on Zakros to hide his scar that would identify him as Zakros. Because he's going to go check with a guard and that actually knows everything about the arena fighting.
Okay.
So...
Get something out real quick. Okay, so I'm going to let you cast that. I'm assuming you're going to cast it when this guard turns around to go get his subordinate.
Yeah, as soon as he leaves.
Okay.
And
It lasts only a minute, though,
Zakros.
apparently.
What?
It lasts only a minute, it says.
Okay. Yeah, well, maybe... What is it? It's somatic. Okay, so all I have to do is whisper it when I see them returning, and it'll show up. Like, I don't have to do
somatic is hands, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then... Yeah, okay. I'll do my sleight hand thing, and...
I'll you do sleight of hand to try to cast it without them noticing.
Okay. I want to do it, like, right when I see them. So that it gives me the best chance to do it and be successful.
Okay, so I'll have the guard go back into, like, the barracks or whatever the tower that's there.
Okay.
I'm gonna, like, turn around and face away from the direction they went.
Okay.
Ooh, good. Okay, cool.
I didn't mean to do that. Sorry.
And I'll actually hide behind you, Zakros, then.
Oh, okay. So Zakros' back is faced to them, and you're kind of looking over his shoulder, I guess, to...
Yep.
Well, you wouldn't be looking over his shoulder, you're short for that. You're
Yeah,
looking between his legs. Okay, so the guard goes back into the tower and gets his subordinate, and a couple minutes pass, and then he comes out with this... I'll say he's pretty young. He looks probably only 20 or so. He has flaming red hair, I'll say.
Okay, that's when I cast Minor Illusion.
Okay, so let's make a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
And let's roll here. Disadvantage. Ooh. Okay, you're good. They don't see you cast it.
Awesome.
So
now your scar is gone. For
All
1
right.
minute.
So they're both walking up to you, and then the head guard guy says to the redhead guy, So Joff, is this Zakros? You would know way better than any of us here. You go to the arena basically every time there's a fight. And Joff kind of walks up to you.
I'll turn back around to face him.
Yeah. And you guys are just staring at each other, like eye to eye right now. And according to the spell, he's trying to make an investigation roll and see if you can notice that there's an illusion.
Okay, this is make or break.
What is his plus for this? Blah, 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 blah.
Holy shit,
Negative
this is
4.
the guard.
What does your spell save?
Hoping. My spell save,
Yes.
let's see, 16?
He does not notice that there's an illusion.
Awesome.
So this redhead guard, his name's Joff, is going to kind of look at Zakros and be like, Nah, boss, that can't be him. Zakros has this really defined scar across his face. This guy doesn't have a scar. This guy doesn't even look like he's seen his battle. Why is he wearing this armor?
It's part of our act.
We're performers, you see. What?
Yeah, there's no way this is Zakros, boss. I say you probably should just let him in. So the boss guy's gonna turn to you guys and say, "Okay, I guess you guys can come in. Welcome to Baldur's Gate."
Thank you so much. And I toss him a gold coin.
Who are you tossing a gold coin? The captain?
The captain, yeah, the boss.
Oh, very generous. Okay, so you guys got past the guard gate without raising suspicion. Well, you guys kind of did raise suspicion, but you guys got through it.
Yay! Good. I guess Zakros is the only recognizable guy in our group. That's good to know.
As of now, I would say.
Yeah.
Spellsnickle was only in one fight in the arena, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's a big one, but
Yeah, and I'm the one that lasted the longest.
Okay, so we're through the gates,
Yes.
and we walk down the block into the tower.
Yeah. So you guys are. It's not a very long walk, but during this walk, Sabe is basically going to say to you guys, you know, when what am I trying to say here? When Queen Erin usurped the throne, Carrick had to find a place to hide, basically. And Carrick was a friend with the great wizard Ramseth, who lives in this house over here. Ramseth died years and years ago, but his house has kind of remained here. So as you guys turn the corner, this building, this Ramseth Tower, is actually the tallest building in the city.
Oh, wow.
It's a really big spire. So it's a very fascinating building, as you guys will see once we enter it. And it's not very well. Well, it is well guarded, but you have to be able to know the way in, she would say. So you guys make your way basically to the front gate, and there's basically a man there, a really big, muscular black man, I'll say, with like this huge kind of weapon, as I call. Let me look it up real quick.
Glaive.
Hey, Justin, knowing the time, so what are you going to name this black man?
Well, we didn't ask. We had to ask the guy.
Yo, brother, what's your name?
Oh, dear.
God. A claymore. It's like a really big sword.
Ooh, nice.
That's what it is. And what's his name?
Yo, my brother, what's your name?
I want to give this guy a cool name. I didn't have a name pre-planned for him.
How do you not have one? Don't you know the...
What's the name of the guy in Thor that guards the gate? For some reason, that he reminds me of him. I don't know what his name is.
Heimdall.
Heimdall. Yeah, maybe we can make it that. He's kind of guarding a gate, too. Kind of works. He kind of has a big sword.
I need a rainbow bridge around here somewhere, Justin. Otherwise, it doesn't work for me. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, we're going with Heimdall. Fuck it. Why not?
All right.
Heimdall.
He's just a human man.
Heimdall.
Yeah, he's human. Yeah, so Sabe walks up, and Heimdall there, big black man with a big sword, says, "Ah, Sabe, are these people with you?" Sabe replies, "Yes, they are with me. And from now on, if these people come in, let them in from now on." He says, "Okay, you guys may enter." And he basically lets you guys walk on in. So,
He's the only guy guarding this entire building?
yes,
Okay.
there's only one door into this building. So, as you guys enter this building, the front door, it's a really tall tower, but as you can see, the footprint isn't that big from floor to floor. But as you guys enter the building, you guys notice right away that there's like some magical effect going on. Like the room you walk into is way, way, way bigger than what you believe the footprint should be. It's like a huge, huge grand hall. And there are people everywhere. Kind of hustling, bustling, doing things. It's like a big kind of gathering place. There's like stalls and stuff and everything. People selling things. There's like whole areas for like blacksmiths, stables, merchants. This place is huge on the space level.
You see, there are like blacksmiths and like stalls.
Yeah, there's like stables and merchants. Obviously, some sort of magical effect is happening here, so this place is huge.
That's pretty cool.
Wow. You know, I've seen this building so many times, and I could have never guessed this was inside.
Sabe's going to say, well, we've made some quite extensive modifications to it since Queen Erin did what she did. But Ramazeth always did have a way with his magic, so we're just taking advantage of what he left behind.
This is very impressive.
So she says, this is it. This is the Emerald Enclave headquarters.
What's the color scheme? Is it green?
Color theme. Yeah, it's like Slytherin banners all over the place, but they're
Nice. Alright, gang. Shall we rest up and talk about a battle plan tomorrow morning?
Think so?
Alright.
Do we have a place we can stay, Sabe?
Sabe, she's gonna say, 1 minute, before we get to where you guys are sleeping, is it true what I heard what the guard said? Did you guys murder people in Elsong Tavern?
Well, I don't want to throw someone under the bus, but it was not our fault that the murders happened at the Elsong Tavern. What started as an innocent bar fight turned into a massacre. And, okay, this is as Logan. Do we know that Joe's axe is cursed?
You
Or
guys don't.
Maybe we have an inkling?
Maybe I would say so because he only started acting that way once he got the axe. Before that, he didn't. Well, probably his behavior didn't change much, honestly.
Okay, I'll say this then, as Billy.
Yeah.
It started with Belsnickel. And I don't want to say that he murdered these people because every time we get into a fight, it seems like something takes a hold of him and he just goes crazy. And I don't know how else to explain it. It's very off-putting.
It's very what?
Off-putting.
Off-putting.
And we've been in fights with Belsnickel where he'll just go crazy and he'll start attacking us. But once he snaps out of it, he's fine again.
Do you guys have any idea why this is? She's gonna look at Belsnickel, actually.
Perfect in character.
Starts with a burp, yeah.
Yeah.
Why did you murder these people, Belsnickel, in the Elfsong Tavern? I can't hear you, Joe, if you're saying anything.
Oh, I muted myself. I thought I was muted. I don't know. I got so excited that this was in a bar fight, and then the next thing you know, my axe came out, and I was chippity-chopping away, and I didn't see a big deal with it. I mean, it is what it is, whatever. I mean, they shouldn't have picked a fight with us. I'm wrong. I'm perfectly fine. These guys are just a bunch of pussies.
She's gonna ask, can I see this axe of yours?
No.
No?
No.
Oh boy. Alright, it's time to play with some magic.
I like how every time Joe says anything, you just look over at Justin goes, I never know what to respond with.
It is the best.
Oh, whoops.
Oh.
Ignore that. Oh, what other spell slots do I have? Oh,
Justin, how big is this axe?
It's a two-handed axe, so it's pretty big.
Bigger than you.
No, it's not.
Okay.
Might be bigger than Billy.
Probably bigger than Billy.
Hold on, I'm just reading Charm Person to see if this will actually help me or not.
See, I was only asking to see if I can maybe steal it off of him, but I don't think I can even carry it.
No,
That's the reason why I wouldn't be able to seal it
that's
off.
not going to help me.
Try to.
Yeah, but there's no point in stealing it if I can't carry it. Just fall to the ground. And then Joe would punch me in the head.
Shit, the only thing I have that could help in this scenario is Zone of Truth, and we could further ask him questions about his axe, and
You want to talk about my ass?
yeah. He will be obliged to tell the truth or remain silent.
The whole truth and nothing but the truth.
Pretty much. So I don't know. Billy won't do it yet. He'll just keep it on his radar. Let's see if Sabe can coax him into giving his axe.
Okay, so we're basically at the point where Billy said no. Or not Billy, Beltnickle said no to Sabe.
Okay.
And Sabe is kind of look at you, Beltnickle, kind of wide-eyed. Be like, well, it's either something is wrong with that axe, or you just committed murder on people we're supposed to be protecting.
I think they just committed suicide. I mean, I didn't do that. Anything. They jumped on the axe.
Okay, you're gonna have to roll deception with like times 4 and disadvantage for that.
Sabe,
Two net 20s.
it didn't happen like that, Sabe.
Yeah.
Oh, she does not believe that.
Believe it or not, it didn't work. Her insight's a -1. She also rolled a 1. It's a 0. You win.
Yeah, Sabe does not believe you in the slightest. She says, does this man speak for the rest of you? She looks at all of you. She says, if not, I'm going to take him to our jail right now.
Belsnickel, I hope I speak for the rest of my group here when I say we want what's best for you. And we think that there's something wrong with that axe. And I hope there's something wrong with that axe, because if there isn't, I don't want to associate myself with a cold-blooded killer. So could you please let us see this axe so that we can help you?
Don't I not want to be persuaded to do anything with the axe? Right?
Correct.
Isn't that the whole point of it? So then I say, fuck that. No, thank you. Where are the bitches at?
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna... Sabe, if I could, before you take him to jail, I'd like to cast Zone of Truth on him, and you can grill him for more questions.
I'm going to step away from Billy.
How far away?
We'll say whatever the extent of the spell is.
Oh my god.
I'm kidding. I won't know what it is, so I'm not going to do that.
I have no secrets from anyone.
But if we're all in this area, we all have to roll for the spell, right?
You can also remain silent and not say anything.
That's very true.
So, but in the case of interrogation, silence usually means guilt. So.
What do I roll?
Charisma saving throw, the thing you hit last time. I think that's a fail.
Oh yeah, against my spell save DC, yes.
So you told Sabe you were going to cast this on him.
Yep. 15-foot radius.
Well, so he basically can be quiet if any question I ask him, or he has to tell the truth.
Yep.
Can't speak a deliberate lie.
Okay, Joe, you know what's happening?
Yeah, I have to tell the truth now.
Yeah.
Or if you don't want to tell the truth, you have to remain silent. You cannot lie.
Sabe is going to look at you, Belsnickel, and say, "Why did you murder those people?"
My question is, do I know what's wrong with me, though?
You know it has to do with the axe.
Do I?
Least.
I mean, if it's a curse, how do I know I have a curse on me? Maybe I just remember anything. That's what I'm.
Well, you would probably know that you were acting different every time you pull it out. You know that you're not being yourself when you use it, right?
Okay.
I mean, presumably, we don't know your character as well as you would, so we don't know if maybe you are like this before we met you, and you were an asshole and you just killed people for no reason. Maybe we don't know, but I'm just saying. I think like you would probably know that there's a difference in your demeanor once you wield that.
Okay.
That's my interpretation, but you and Justin can determine that.
Okay, so Belsnickel, Sabe is going to look at you and say, "Why did you murder those people?"
Because she told me to.
Who is she?
Does my axe have a name?
You should give it a name because
You
it's
can give
your
it a name
axe.
if you want. Hell, your ex can talk to you if you want it to. I don't give a shit. I'll make it talk to you.
Just my precious.
Original.
Yeah. So you just call it my precious?
No, that's
My
my special friend.
My special friend. Who was your special friend?
The only one who loves me.
Can you be more specific than that?
Someone that's close to me all the time. And she takes care of me and protects me. She knows what's best for me.
Uno momento?
Can Billy see through the charade he's playing at and kind of get to the source of what he's saying?
Well, I just had Sabe roll insight here, and she's going to say, "Are you talking about your ex?"
Yeah, what else would I be talking about? It's the hottest thing in town.
Sabe's going to say, "Have you felt differently since you acquired this axe?"
I felt better. I finally feel loved.
Interesting. Tell me, before you had this axe, did you often commit murder?
I mean,
That's not a great way to start. That's not a great way to start that.
Wait. Say that again, Joe.
only if they deserved it.
What would you consider people deserving it?
Stronger people hurting the weaker ones for no apparent reason but for joy.
Wow. There is a conscience in there.
Sabe is going to say, well, you kind of left me in a conundrum here, so I believe that your ex is having an effect on you, and I think it would be best if we possibly confiscate it from you.
No,
Shit.
you will not take my best friend away from me. My special friend. This is my dick, and this how's it go? This is my rifle, this is my gun, and this is my right. Ah, fuck it, never mind.
He has a little poem ready.
This is my dagger. This is my dagger, and this is my axe. One is for pleasure, and one is for sex.
So, Sabe's going to say, I'm sorry, but I think we can't allow you to have that weapon in here, in the middle of our stronghold, with the possibility of you becoming unhinged. So I'm afraid we're going to have to confiscate it from you.
Now, technically, don't I not want them to take it from me? Because I don't want to be separated from it? Okay, so then I go crazy.
You're going to do everything you can to keep your axe on you.
I start raging.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, now I'm definitely backing the fuck up.
On that note, Belsnickel and I are both low on health, I believe, from our fight.
Yeah.
So, just
So I'm gonna cast sleep on this guy.
Oh, you're gonna cast sleep?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got 2 more 1 level, or I have a couple of spell slots left. So, should we roll for initiative, or are you going to let me cast sleep?
I'll let you cast sleep.
Okay.
Because you've seen him do this hundreds of times before, so you know what to expect, I guess. That's what he's about to do.
I'm not gonna fuck around. I'm going to do this at the 4th level.
Some good rolls here, Logan. Oh, shit.
So it's 21 plus 23 is 44.
So what's your current hit points at?
2.
Oh no.
He's asleep for the next 4 years.
Yeah, how big is that sleep? Isn't it pretty big, the radius?
Oh yeah, it is.
90 feet, it says right there.
Well, this is how sleep works. Here, I'll
Want to do it
so
again?
you can read it. Oh, wait, cancel. Show it on the. Okay. Well, it won't let me show you, but
You can just press the
creatures
I button.
within 20 feet of a point you choose within range get hit.
So, people you choose, basically. That's all I wanted to know.
Yeah,
I wanted to know if Doc Ross was being put to sleep, possibly, too. Because I know he has low hit points.
I keep forgetting that. I'm
Well-
gonna remember that next time.
it says
It's creatures that I choose.
Yeah.
Is it creatures you choose, or is it creatures within
It's
an
both.
area that you choose? Oh, okay.
It's both.
So, like, technically, you could put the rest of it onto, like, one of us who has full hit points.
I could, but I'm not
And
going
nothing
to.
would happen. But, like, nothing would happen to us. You know what I mean?
Well, if you guys are under 40 hit points, then yes, you could fall asleep too.
Well, you can put it on me or put it on me or Lauren. We can't sleep, so it doesn't matter.
Well, it's who I choose. So
I also
only
have
choose
magic.
Belsnickel.
Magic can't put me to sleep, so if in the future you needed to do that.
Interesting.
3 of us can't. Wow, okay, that's pretty helpful.
So,
Cool. All right, I'll remember that next time.
Can I be put to sleep?
Oh, yeah,
So,
you're
yes.
going to night right now, Joe.
You went night night.
Hold on, but I thought
that's something to do with being an elf, I think.
Yeah. Elves
Yeah.
can't be put to sleep. Because they don't sleep.
That's
I
so
don't.
fucking cool.
I don't think you get to roll anything, Joe. I think you have 2 hit points, and I rolled for 44, so you're sleep now.
Justin, I have a question for you. Do you think that I would know that?
So far, I have danger sense though.
What's that?
It's at 2nd level. You gain an uncanny sense of when things nearby aren't as they should be, giving you an edge when you dodge away from danger. You have an advantage of on dexterity saving throws against effects that you can see, such as
Yeah.
trap spells.
See,
That's not the same
Gain the
thing.
benefit, you can't be blinded, deafened, or decapitated.
Yeah, unfortunately, with sleep, you can't roll for a dexterity saving throw. It just happens. Your only defense against my spell is your high HP, but since you've been damaged so much,
Thanks, Greg.
so yeah.
Okay, so Belsnickel will go to sleep, but what were you asking, Megan?
Would I know that it might be a curse on his axe?
Well, this is what's going to happen right now.
Okay.
Belsnickel goes to sleep, and he's going to hit the ground pretty hard.
How long does that last for?
It lasts a minute.
Oh,
1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi.
So his axe is off onto the ground right now. This is the first time we let go of his axe in quite a while. So his axe is just sitting there. If you guys want to possibly take the time to look at it, you have a minute. Gotta decide quick before he
what
wakes
do
up.
you magic folk? I believe you're weird. Check that out.
Can I do, like, just an arcana check on it or something?
Yep, go ahead.
Ooh.
23. So looking at this axe, you know for sure that there's magic in it. And you believe it to be cursed.
Do you guys think that I should try and remove the curse off of his axe if it is a curse
No, leave it.
while he's asleep?
Yeah, if you can. If
Do you have that ability?
You should absolutely
Yeah.
do it.
I mean, I don't want to
So-
speak for Belsnickel, but I feel like
I come to you in a dream and I say, "Fuck you."
So, what it does is it just breaks the attunement of him to the axe.
so it
So,
just means he doesn't want it. It's still cursed, but he's not. Well, no,
he's
he
not
doesn't
gonna
want
want to, like, kill us to get it back,
Yeah.
essentially.
Oh, the curse still remains on it. Okay.
it. I think we have to. Does he have a weapon he can use that's not the axe?
He has a
Yeah.
couple of javelins, but we'll have to get him a new
We could
axe.
buy him something, yeah.
Or we could keep this axe and remove the curse on the axe and
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, I think we should definitely get it removed.
Yeah, because I don't have any other weapons that just as powerful as this. So
I thought you had another axe, so
yeah, it's nothing like this one though.
I know, but I'm saying you have another one. You don't
Yeah,
need that.
I say just do it, and then we'll tell Belsnickel the bad news later.
So within a minute when he wakes up.
yeah, a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely within a minute.
if that's the case, then I want to go shopping for another axe.
Don't worry.
So,
well,
yeah, I'll remove the curse from it. We just can't let him pick it back up, because then...
Well,
he can't
how does it attune? What does that mean? You have to spend like a certain amount of time with it, right?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
spend like a short or a long
Okay.
rest with it.
Oh, yeah. Well, we can just leave it with Sabe. Maybe she knows how to get rid of it.
Yeah. Maybe. Or maybe there's someone here who knows within the Emerald Enclave.
I bet Ramazith would have known.
I bet he would have. If he can make a...
She did this fucking bullshit, yeah.
Ramazeth's spirit comes out of the floor.
Did someone say remove curse?
He removed Belsnickel.
Zing.
Just
So,
kidding.
Evelina, you cast the spell on this axe, and like the spell says, you break the attunement to Belsnickel, but the curse remains. So the axe is just sitting there on the ground. Belsnickel's laying there on the ground, probably for like another 20 seconds or so. You guys are all just kind of standing around, I guess, looking at it.
Billy's gonna grab it and like kind of hold it like it's infected with a disease, and I'm gonna put it in the bag of holding and let it drop.
Okay. I will say the 20 seconds pass, and Belsnickel, you are now up.
Yeah, I'm getting the
How's
heck
your
out.
axe?
I'm getting the heck out of the way.
Maybe it'll be a change
Tell-
person. I don't know.
Justin, tell Joe how he feels now that he's broken from this curse.
I feel horny.
He feels more horny than ever.
Oh, man.
He
I
really
get up.
wants to go to Ladies Hall
I
now.
get up and I start to hump that aggressively.
Get out of here. I'm running away.
It's like the YouTube video of the monkey humping the frog.
No, I'm going to climb up on Zakros.
I start humping hot Sakura, son.
Okay, that's fine with me.
Hey,
Oh my God.
Belsnickel, I will say that you wake up and you feel like a weight has kind of been lifted off you, like something has been clouding your mind recently and
Top of the
poisoning your
morning.
thoughts.
Who's ready to go get shit faced? I feel better than ever.
You feel better?
I don't know that we should go to any taverns, honestly. I mean, nothing against. I mean, I'm sure. I don't. You know what's going on in your mind right now. But last time we were at a tavern, it didn't go hot.
Oh, fuck your
Savvy,
mouth.
do you have a tavern within the Emerald Enclave here?
Of course, but before you guys go there, I need to make sure that Belsnickel's okay here.
Of course.
How are you gonna do that?
How you feeling there, Belsnickel?
I just horny. I'm thirsty. I'm gonna go get a drink. Let's go.
Savvy kind of sighs and says, "Okay, I'm putting you guys in charge of him."
I mean, that does sound pretty typical of him. To be fair, Sabe, he does always want to drink.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and heal Belsnickel a little bit with some healing word.
Okay, while you're doing that, Savvy's going to say, "I will let you guys know that you guys are here, very new here, inside our hideout, and that if you guys do cause trouble, people here do know how to handle themselves. If you start swinging axes in taverns, people will defend themselves, and it might go badly for you.
Of course. Joe, you get 6 points of healing.
Oh boy, now I have 8.
Woo!
Better than 2.
Now we got the same health.
You're double of what a villager would be.
Yeah, like the ones whose heads you chopped off.
Let's go chop some more.
All right, I will join Joe with his tavern binging.
I want to stand by Sabe while they're all kind of if they're all gonna walk off. Kind of hang back with Sabe for a second.
Okay.
So are you guys walking off? Are you all walking off to the tavern?
Yeah, I'll go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I can.
I'll be right there.
You guys are gonna be making your way towards the Wizard's Tower. That's the name of the tavern.
Nice.
Wizard's Tower within the Wizard's Tower.
It's a tower in a tower.
No, it's just a kind of a normal looking tavern. It's just the name of the tavern. So you're sitting behind to talk to Sabe? Is that what you said?
Yeah, I just want to say, I know we've gotten off on the wrong foot several times, all of us. But I am sorry for all of this, and I am very sorry extra for throwing you under the cart in regard to Carrick earlier.
Do I make a persuasion roll?
God, I gotta stop being nice. Maybe not.
Very sincere.
Sabe kind of exhales loudly. Carrick has a lot of trust in you guys. I'm not sure what he sees in you guys, but let it be known that if it was up to me, we wouldn't be allowing you guys in here.
I don't blame you at all. I mean, was she there when I was telling my backstory?
I don't think she was. I think she was off doing something, if I recall correctly.
Okay. You're like, well, the other 5 know that I'm a bit sketchy on all of this whole group thing. And you know who I am. I understand where you're coming from, and I hope in the future and how we plan to help Carrick that we'll be able to see more eye to eye on a few more things in the future.
I hope so, because we sadly need all the help we can get. So go enjoy your time with your friends there. And what were you
Do
gonna say?
do you want a drink?
She says, "I'm afraid not. I have some business I have to attend to."
All right, well, some other time then.
We'll be in touch. She reaches out to shake your hand.
I will shake her hand.
Later.
I will go back to my group.
Okay. So, you guys are making your way towards the Wizard's Tower, the tavern inside of the tower. You guys kind of approach the tavern, and this tavern looks kind of weird, I guess, on the outside. I'd say like the shutters and stuff are kind of like off-centered and stuff. It looks like there's possibly like a lot of magical things happening to it, like blue flames and I guess some floating things. Like once you actually walk in, there's like floating boulders, I guess you can say. A lot of magical things are happening in this tavern.
There's some magically good ale. That's all I care about.
The tavern's actually pretty empty right now, I would say. But there is the bartender's there. There's a couple people, servers, walking around giving food to the people that are there. It's pretty quiet, honestly. People are just kind of chatting amongst themselves, doing their own thing.
Okay.
So, what would you guys like to do in this tavern?
Just gonna follow Belsnickel's lead.
Yeah, Belsnickel was kind of leading the pack.
You want a drink, bud?
A round of shots for everyone, for all my comrades.
Hey, I'll drink to that.
Okay, I'm gonna say the bartender is, I'll say he's a dwarf. He actually has to stand on a step stool to even see over the bar. Says, what kind of shot you looking for? Got plenty of options back here.
Name them.
I'm just gonna say typical bar shots you can think of. For now.
We all know Joe's going to order green tea shots. Let's just get those going.
Green tea.
I want all 4 horsemen.
Ooh,
Oh,
that might kill some of us. I love it.
Okay, so the bartenders will pour out a bunch of 4 horsemen. That's like, I forget what that is. It's like
Johnny,
whiskey.
Jack, Jameson,
And Jose.
and Johnny, Jack, Jameson, Jose. Yeah.
So he's just pouring this
Or
drink
Jim.
and combination of all that crap, and he gives them over to you and says, "That'll be 15 silver."
Here's 20.
Oh.
Thanks very much for the tip. Dwarf kind of shuffles coins into his hand and puts them in a drawer.
I passed all the drinks out to everyone, and I hold mine up, and I say, to the Sentinels of Secomber. Yes, there we go. Yes. Yes.
No one else gonna say anything?
We just look at each other with knowing eyes. Don't need to say anything because we've been through so much shit together. Kind of like the end scene of Lord of the Rings and the Hobbits. And we drink, slam it down.
Nice. I'm gonna have everyone make a Constitution save.
And we die.
Uh-oh.
Constitution saving. Oh, hell yeah.
God, everyone can handle their liquor way better than me.
Everyone, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, you guys are all fine actually.
Woo!
Hell yeah, we're
I'm
hard.
towing the line. I'm towing the line.
Yep, you guys can totally drink more if you guys are feeling up to it.
Oh my god.
Or whatever you guys are feeling up to. Bartender's
What
there.
time is it?
It is, I would say, probably 9 o'clock right now.
Well, shit, once I get a taste of that sweet, sweet liquor, I just gotta have another.
Or the same.
I'll have one more. And how much was it? A couple silver pieces?
It was 15 for everyone. I guess that math was bad, but I'll say it's 3 silver, I guess, we'll say.
Okay.
Did you say math was bad and you fucked me over with charging you too much?
No,
No, he didn't charge
a
enough.
discount, actually.
You buy 5, you
Group
get 6
discount.
on 3.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have another, and I'm not gonna toast, I'm just gonna drink it.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh
It just
boy.
falls over like a plank. Just boom.
Oh.
You're going to have disadvantage on all social rolls for the rest of the night.
Oh, cool.
That. Anything social, persuasion, intimidation, performance, anything charisma based.
Can I get an ale?
The second one was good.
An ale? Yeah, you can have an ale. That's cheap. That's like just like a mug of it. This would be like 4 copper.
Anyone else want anything?
Oh, we're
Oh boy.
gonna slow down now.
Alright, give me 2. I'll hand him a silver.
Gives you the 2 mugs of ale.
I'll take one back over to Billy.
Do they have any fire wine?
Ooh,
Yes, they have lots of wine.
I'll get some fire wine.
Let me see how much that costs again. I don't remember.
I think it's 15. Or wait, I had it written down somewhere.
50 silver for a bottle.
For a whole bottle. I don't know if I want a whole bottle. Does
I'll
anyone
split
else
it
want
with
any?
you.
All right.
I'll give you
Didn't
25.
take much to twist her arm on that one.
No.
I don't want a whole bottle, but I can have half a bottle. That's okay.
You said 50? 50?
50 total, yeah. 50 silver.
I'll pay for half.
What does that translate to gold? I only have 7
That's
silver.
5 gold.
Okay.
Pretty expensive drink.
Is anyone noticing our little group here?
Laura and I gave you 25 silver.
Oh, thank you.
Justin?
What?
Lower.
I
I'm
asked,
sorry.
is anyone noticing our little group?
Do you want to make a persuasion roll? Or not persuasion, a perception?
Yeah.
I would say you don't notice anyone really looking at you guys.
Okay.
There's only like 2 other groups of people, and they're kind of just doing their own thing. They're talking amongst themselves.
Okay. Cool.
So the bartender's gonna kind of come up to you guys. The dwarf he steps up on his stool, and he's like, "So, will you guys be staying tonight?"
Yeah, we're gonna stay the night. We're gonna stay a couple of nights.
Well, the rates are pretty reasonable here, so it's going to be 8 silver per night per room, and we have plenty of rooms available.
Oh. And in a drunk voice, Billy's gonna be like, "I thought we were gonna have rooms for free with Sabe. Did anyone else get that vibe?"
Does companionship come with the rooms?
I'm afraid not there, sir. You're going to have to find your own companionship. One of your friends here might seem willing.
Are you free for the evening?
Excuse me?
What?
I'm gonna say that to him.
Say what?
Excuse me?
About what he said about one of you guys being willing?
Yeah.
He says, well, I don't know. You guys seem like you guys might be pretty close. I thought maybe some of you guys were, a couple or something.
We're all just friends, okay? All friends.
Would you be willing
You
to
guys
hang
all
out?
come in here drinking. I thought you guys were maybe having like some sort of bachelor party or something. I don't know what's happening.
Clearly.
Clearly. I didn't mean to offend you folks, so I hope you guys do consider staying in one of our rooms.
Are there 2 beds in each room?
Yeah, we do have rooms that have multiple beds.
Jaina, you want to split a room? We technically don't even need a bed, honestly.
Yeah.
So you'll take a closet then?
I'll
How much for the closet?
I'll sleep with Belsnickel. And how much was it again?
It's 8 silver pieces per night.
8 copper pieces per night?
Silver.
Silver. I gotta get my calculator out.
I'll pay for
I'll
one
pay-
for a
I'll pay
sock
for it.
cross.
Logan, I'll pay for the room.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I got
Okay.
money in God.
Alright. I stumble to get my coins and I'm like, I don't know what to do. And then Belsnickel saves me.
Jaina, I got this. I'll toss him a gold piece, which means that I now have 69 copper pieces and 420 gold pieces. Baby.
Nice.
Oh my god.
And I have 210 silver pieces, which times 2 is 420.
Basically, you could never
Stands.
spend money again.
And I have 13 platinum, which times by... Oh, no, it doesn't equal 69, does it? No, it doesn't. Damn it. All right. I got
You
you
gotta put that in a bank somewhere and never touch it.
Yeah.
Start fresh.
Okay, so the dwarf man takes your monies and says, "Okay, the rooms are free. You guys have 3 rooms. Each of them have 2 beds in them."
Alright. Billy's gonna wander to his room already and sleep. He's been waiting for sleep for so long.
Anyone else going to join or want to do something different?
Lauren, you want to switch on and off?
Yep.
Trancing, I guess.
Yeah.
You can
that
go
works.
first. You can go first.
Okay. I will go to sleep.
While she's doing that, I would like to take the 4 hours or so to apply my wood elf makeup, please.
Okay.
So do you want me to roll for that, or is that just something I can do if I'm taking the time to do it?
I think it's just something you can do if you take the time.
Okay. And if I have any extra time left over, I'd like to spend some of it trying to make some more of the poison.
Okay.
So I have 4 hours while Lauren's trancing, so I don't know if you want to determine how much I can do in that.
And this is the poison you already started making before, right?
Yeah, I probably got like an hour in on that.
Okay, so I'd say you're able to finish completing the poison and finishing your makeup.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Justin.
No problem. Now a demon's coming from under your bed and attack you.
Oh no.
God.
One good thing, one bad thing, right?
Oh, trust me, we're gonna get to the bed very soon, I assume.
Yeah. Anyone else like to do anything before possibly going to bed?
Don't think so.
No? Okay, so I'm going to let you guys all take a long, long rest.
Yes.
Much needed.
Sweet
So
rest.
refresh those spell slots, refresh that health.
Yes, please.
Nothing changes for me.
And I'm going to go take a quick bathroom break.
Okay.
I'm gonna get some libation.
This day has lasted like 4 sessions.
I was gonna say, I feel like it's been forever since we slept.
Yup. It's been a very action-packed day.
I wonder if there's ever a point where I get something that requires a long rest. Like, I think, other than healing, I think everything I have is back after a short rest.
That's cool.
I have nothing that expends pretty much, except for 3 spells I can do.
That's level I get.
I'm back. Did I miss anything?
We were just saying how this day in D&D has lasted like 4 sessions, and we haven't had a long rest since.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, sometimes it be like that.
It's been a long day.
Okay, so what time would you guys like to wake up and get along your day? I don't know if you guys want to just chill in bed for a bit, or just wake up at like the crack of dawn. You guys went to bed probably around 10 o'clock, so you guys can wake up at 6 o'clock if you guys wanted to.
I'm probably going to sleep in.
I think I'm gonna trance in.
You kind of what?
I'm gonna trance in.
Okay, so when you say, oh, Billy's coming back. I was asking what time he wants to sleep into. Oh, the rest of you guys want to sleep, and maybe some of you guys want to go get breakfast or something. I don't know.
I go get breakfast.
Me also.
Go get breakfast.
I'll join breakfast late.
Okay. So, breakfast is, it's pretty good. It's a pretty modest breakfast, I would say. Some, eggs, some toast, some bagels.
Bagels, nice.
Not a meat, I would say.
Bagels and toast.
Yeah.
Do we get
Bagels
cream
and toast.
cheese?
Lots of carbs.
There's no cream cheese, so I don't know if that's to ward you away from the bagels.
Butter's a fine substitute.
How about peanut butter?
Ooh.
Yeah, sure. Sure, there's some peanut butter. Why not?
We take our breakfast food very seriously.
This breakfast is going to cost you 5 copper if you want it.
Alright.
Okay.
I'll pay for breakfast for everybody.
Oh, thanks.
Thank you.
See, Leah, this is one of the benefits to working in a group.
Trust me, I have enough money to pay for my own breakfast, but thank you.
So that's 30, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, gang, and I'm going to sip my coffee. This is the day where we help Leah with all of her bullshit, and we leave the city. So,
Justin, if we happen to go shopping, will I be able to find another new axe?
oh, yeah, we should do that first.
Probably,
said-
I would say.
There should be stuff here, right?
Places to shop inside the tower, yes.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. I would say the selection is not as wide as the wide. See what I did there? And there's probably honestly just one blacksmith. He would probably guaranteed to have a great axe.
What about a sorcerer, a wizard, a magic user that can actually remove the curse from the weapon?
Probably, you guys can take a look.
Okay. All right.
Joe, what kind of weapon do you have right now? I mean, that's not your axe.
Warhammer, hand axe, javelin, and curse berserker.
So Warhammer is probably the best thing you got.
Yep.
Where are those merchant lists? Those were in the Discord, right?
Yeah.
Wherever the heck it is. Got pangolin in here? What the heck? Here we go. Do we have to talk to these people, or can we just tell you what we want to buy, Justin?
I would say you guys can just buy what you guys want to buy. I would say that it would be under the expensive column, though, here.
What's the best weapon I can buy then?
You can buy a great axe, but I don't know if that's be much better than what you already have. Because you have Warhammer right now, right?
Yeah.
I don't know how the two compare.
I'll look for you. I'll just open that page. 1d8 bludgeoning for the Warhammer, 1d12 slashing for the great axe. So it's 1d8 bludgeoning versus 1d12 slashing.
What about hit chance? Is that the same?
Great axe is doubly as expensive. Warhammer is also versatile, so we can do 1d10 on that as well. I don't know what you mean by hit chance.
Like chance to hit, right? I don't know if there's any. So I guess that's yeah. So yes, this person has a great axe, just a regular great axe, that does do more damage than your Warhammer. But it's going to cost you 45 gold if you want it. See there? I can't see.
Yeah, I'm 45.
Yeah, 45 gold if you want to buy it.
Sure, why not?
Okay, you should be able to just search Great Axe in the eye icon in the top right, and you should be able to just drag it onto your character.
I'm gonna go around and ask about someone who can undo a curse on an object.
Just asking random people.
Just asking like store owners if they know
Great
where
Axe.
I could go.
Is it just a normal Great Axe, not a Great Axe +1?
Yeah, it's just a normal Great Axe. So, Billy, I'll say after a couple minutes of asking around a couple people, they point you into the direction of this store that deals with magical trinkets, I would say.
Okay. I'll go to that store then.
Okay.
Real quick, Justin, how many daggers does this blacksmith have?
How many?
Yeah.
17.
I'd like to buy 5 daggers.
5 daggers.
So that's 15 gold pieces.
Is it though? Yeah,
So it
that's,
says.
yeah. Okay.
That's it.
Just 5 regular daggers?
Just 5 regular daggers.
Okay. The guy kind of looks at you peculiar, wondering why you're buying 5 daggers.
Well,
But yeah,
do I see him looking? Do I see him looking at me like that?
Well, I don't want to start like a whole conversation here, but I would say he's giving you kind of a look. Like, why is this guy buying 5 different daggers or 5 daggers?
They're for throwing.
Oh, okay. If you say so. So you're gonna be pointing in this direction, Billy, of the store for trinkets.
Mm-hmm.
And I would say you enter the store, and there's kind of a man there just kind of looking out the window.
Excuse me, sir. I kind of tap or ring a bell or something.
He kind of turns to you and says, "Oh, yeah, yes, sir. How can I help?"
I was told that you can remove. Sorry, I'm a little hungover. I was told that you could remove curses from weapons or anything.
It depends. Let me see the specimen you're talking about.
Okay, and I pull the great axe out of the bag of holding and I lay it in front of him.
Kind of like sticks his hands over it, I would say, and starts like murmuring something. And you can tell that he's basically casting detect magic on it.
Mm-hmm.
He says, "Ah, yes, this is definitely a magical axe of some sort. You can leave it here with me, and I can tell you within a day or so if I can do something about it."
When you remove this curse, does the axe keep all of its good properties?
It should.
Okay, so it'll take a day then.
Well, I need a day to see if I can even do it.
Oh, all right. Well, I suppose I have no choice. I'll leave it with you then.
He says, "Sure, just leave it on the counter. I'll take a look at it once I get time."
Okay. Very well. Do you think I could come back at the end of the day?
Yeah, that should work.
Okay. Very good. And there might be a possibility that we'll be out of town by tomorrow. Could you mail or deliver the weapon back if you are successful?
Mail?
Deliver.
That
I'll
might
correct
cost.
myself and say deliver.
Yeah, that might cost quite a sum, but Yeah, it could be done if you guys have the coin for it.
It's a sentimental value, so it would be worth it to me.
Sure thing. I'll look into it for you.
Okay. Thank you so much, Mr. ...
Quiv.
Mr. Quiv. Thank you so much. And I
Was there
leave Mr. Quiv's unequivocal equipment shop.
Yeah, you got it.
Yes!
You read that sign pretty well. Okay, so what would you guys like to do for the day? Any more shopping? Or is that all the shopping? Don't need another whole shopping episode.
Yeah, right.
No, I have my owl. I think I'm good.
Okay.
Actually, if you don't mind, Justin, I'd like to get 10 more outfits tailored for me.
I'm gonna leave my parrot here.
Just in the store? With the
Well, not
guy?
in the store, but in the tavern in our room.
Oh, okay.
I feel like it'll be a little dangerous for him, and I don't have time to train him right now.
Did you get the name? I don't remember.
My parrot?
Yeah.
Johnny Cash.
Oh, yeah. Johnny Cash. Okay, so what would you guys like to do for the day?
We need to plan our siege on the Flaming Fist? Yes, the Flaming Fist Fortress. So I'll ask everyone to go back to the tavern and we'll meet at a table and kind of plan out what we want to do.
Sounds good.
And I'll just gotta remind what we're talking about, and then Matt, you said something last session, right?
Yeah,
To
so
remind us.
I guess I'll say this as Leah. I had a plan. Several things from the last several hours are kind of screwing up my plan.
Oh,
I had hoped Carrick would know something about the fortress. My plan is this. I'm going to go to the ladies' hall dressed up as Lana of the High Forest clan. My original intention was to have Zakros as my bodyguard, but considering the fact that everyone in this fucking town seems to know who he is, I don't think that's going to work very well.
yeah.
So, Evelina, how big are you? Like, what do you look like? I have no idea what you look like.
I am
Like, you're a half
5'9".
5'9". Are you, like, are you wearing some weird ass shit?
Yeah.
Lauren's probably wearing some fucking twigs.
I mean, I have elven chain and a robe over that, and
Okay, that may actually be beneficial then.
I feel like I look kind of like what my picture looks like.
What does your picture look like? Okay, so a bit creepy. Am I correct in that you're wearing twigs and leaves, Lauren?
I probably have some twigs and leaves on, yeah.
Okay.
I also just have common clothes, but I'd probably deck them out.
She looks
My
like
idea-
the Bible. She looks like the Bible depiction of Eve with the leaves on her boobs.
No.
No.
My idea was to have a bodyguard as someone who is a very important diplomat in this city on political business. So I need someone that can look the part. Billy, I'm afraid, I'm sorry, I don't think you're going to work for this.
That's not what I want.
Yeah, probably not.
And nothing against you, Joe, or Belsnickel, but I don't think a half-orc would fit in either with the story.
Well, what if we got him good clothes?
Belsnickel?
Yeah.
My thought was maybe I have disguise kit. Maybe I can throw it on Zakra.
That's going to turn into the one. It doesn't rain in the Savannah, Africa play or whatever it is.
I don't have a single idea what you're talking
Enlighten
about.
us, Joe.
What's the play where there's the English royalty and the English peasant, and they bring the girl into the castle, and they teach her how to speak proper English and make her into a or some shit?
Oh. I don't know. But I was thinking simpler terms like just getting into some nice clothes.
You're not talking about the Princess Diaries, are you?
What? What's it again?
The Princess Diaries?
Oh.
The Princess Bride?
No.
I think probably Evelina is the best bet.
Yeah, unless you wanted to try and disguise me.
What could I'll ask you, Justin. What could I possibly do to disguise Zakros with my disguise kit?
Not much.
I'm assuming.
Yeah.
And I can't imagine Billy could do disguise or so. Do you even have disguise?
No. I have
Lauren doesn't have polymorph. Lauren, how long does polymorph last?
Not very long.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
My Fair Lady.
Oh.
Concentration up to 1 hour.
Okay, so that's not going to be helpful at all.
Yeah. Yeah. Either we dress up Belsnickel real nice or Evelina's your girl.
I think I want Evelina. I can come up with a reason for that, for the story, but my idea was that while we were doing that, I told you guys last time, I guess that you guys don't remember because it didn't technically happen because we didn't actually do that. I am going there to kill Una, the girl who is the intermediary between Morrow and that assassin that tried to kill me.
Mm-hmm.
That I sent. We followed. I had Jaina follow in the elf form or the owl form because I gave her my signet ring from my dad. That is very important to me, and I'm going to get that back, no matter what it takes.
Okay.
So while we are doing that, I was going to have you other four go scout out the Flaming Fist Fortress with the hopes that maybe Carrot could give you guys an idea of where to start. I don't know that there is even a thing you could scout. I mean, maybe, Jaina, you could fly around, see if you can see something, but I don't know what the other three of you would do that would be helpful.
Right on her back.
I mean, yeah.
So we go to the Flaming Fist. We look for any weaknesses or secret entrances or easy access to something. And then what? We report back to you.
Well, I was hoping to do this all in quick succession so that Morrow wouldn't know what happened to Una until I told him.
Oh, okay.
But the thing is, if there's going to be 100 people in that, my idea was that you five would take advantage of the secret entrance or whatever, and I would go and see Morrow myself.
Right.
And I don't know if that's going to be even remotely possible, considering how many people supposedly are going to be inside that fortress.
Well, if we do find a secret entrance, that's what we'll do. That will be Plan A.
Plan B is we'll just all go in with me. That's what he asked for.
Okay. All of us together, and then we'll just duke it out like we normally do. Yeah?
Hopefully it doesn't come to that. But I'm going to tell you guys right now. And it doesn't matter what the situation is. I am killing Morrow myself. He is not getting away.
Okay.
You guys are not... You can do all the damage you want to him. He better be alive when I get to him.
Okay. You hear that, Snicks?
Got it.
Balstinkle, do you understand what I'm saying?
Yep, that's a head nod.
Okay.
Alright, well, I have invisibility, so I could perhaps infiltrate the building and get some more groundwork in, and then Jaina can turn into a mouse, and we can. You can turn into a mouse, right, or something
Yeah.
small.
She's
Yeah.
definitely seen a mouse in her life, so yes.
We can split up and cover more ground real quick, and then report back to you.
I'm not going to ask you guys to do anything you guys don't feel comfortable doing. I'm not asking you to go invisible and do with this. I'm not asking you to become a mouse.
I know. Well, we've already talked about it. We're all in this together, and we're gonna take care of each other. And it sounds like this is the one thing in your life that's got loose ends, and we're gonna close them all for you right here, right now, today.
So what it sounds like to me is that Leah and Evelina are going to go to the Ladies' Hall and do their thing, and then
Mm-hmm.
Jaina and Billy are going to go to the Flame Fortress and do some scouting. So are Zakros and Belsnickel just staying behind?
I mean, if they also want to try to do some scouting from the outside, maybe I would hate. I don't want to. I don't know if I really want to suggest this, but if you two want to talk to the Flaming Fortress about, maybe you guys can get some info out of them.
I don't think it's smart for Zakros to talk to anybody or be seen by anyone. He's too popular.
I don't want you guys to not have anything to do while the four of us are doing this.
I mean, they should be backup.
Yeah.
For
maybe you guys want to, Zakros, you hang out around the ladies. Well, I'll say maybe one of each of you guys watches both locations. Out on the street somewhere.
Yep, I think so too.
Good idea.
I have a method for contacting someone. Do you have a method of contacting someone magically? If shit goes south and you need muscle.
I would have absolutely no way. Evelina,
do you?
I don't think so.
You don't have sending or message?
We could. What if one of you took one of the pyramids
Oh.
for teleporting?
Okay. Does
And,
it work
like,
both ways?
I don't know how this would work. But Billy, what if you put the pyramid inside the fortress?
Yeah, that could work.
We just right there, and that's how you get it. I don't know if that's the right thing to do.
That'd be cool.
That's very risky.
Joe. Joe.
Yeah, I'm muting myself. Sorry.
Is that leaf blower?
Looks like it.
Well, if you could find somewhere that you could hide it easily. Like,
A pantry.
right, like somewhere that
Oh, I
someone
see.
wouldn't like pick it up and try and like move it.
Does it have to be on the ground for us to like use it, or can it be on a shelf when we disappear?
I don't know.
Do we have any idea how these things actually work, Justin? I mean, she gave them to us and said we could teleport, but that's all we know, right?
She told you exactly how to make it work. You have to give it a magic word.
Oh, that's
Oh
right.
yeah.
And you have to be touching it. Whoever's touching it when someone says that word, you go to the other pyramid. You guys haven't tried it out yet.
I'm sorry, Justin. That was like 6 in-game hours ago. Okay, that's very tough for us to remember.
Does it have unlimited uses?
Yeah, I don't know.
Back and forth really fast.
Do we
I know
want
the
to
answer.
try it like right now before we do anything?
I was thinking that I don't know when is the most opportune time to do this. Technically, we still have like 5 days, I think, until Morrow wants to see us. But I was thinking starting at the Ladies' Hall a little bit before dusk. Because I think it would be weird to go to a brothel in midday.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I know people who did do that, but
So maybe we should scout out the flaming fist first in daylight. I mean, I can go invisible, Jaina can turn into an animal, and no one will suspect us. and we'll get as much intel as we can, and then if I find a good spot, I can drop the pyramid somewhere, and hopefully no one will find it. And
I think we need to try it out before we
Yep, we'll try
put
it
it
out
anywhere.
first. Yeah,
Well, I guess just put one in each tavern room, and we'll see what happens.
yeah.
Yeah.
Justin,
think-
sorry, go ahead.
We gotta think of a good word.
Yes, whatever you want, Megan. She gave them to you.
I know. Okay.
Justin, I kind of made a claim there. Would it be weird to go to a brothel in midday? Like,
I would say for the ladies' hall, no. It probably sees business all the time.
Okay. I would know that.
Very varied.
Okay. So, I mean, again, we could still do this during the daytime, I guess, but I don't.
We'll scout out the Flaming Fist, and then we'll go to the brothel, and then once that's successful, we could probably just teleport with the pyramids. And that will take like half a day.
If all goes well.
Yeah. Then we won't even have to find a secret entrance. We'll just pop right in.
We'll make our own secret entrance.
That's right. So if everyone is cool with that plan, let's experiment on the teleportation pyramids.
Trying to think of a good
Megan.
word. Does anyone have any suggestions?
I feel like it has to be strange enough that you're not just going to randomly say it or accidentally say it.
Hocus pocus.
Yeah.
If you want.
Wingardium
Abracadabra.
Leviosa.
It's Leviosa. So you guys were down in the tavern talking at the table. You guys are going up to the rooms and trying these things out.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll say you guys put the blue one in one room, the red one in another.
Yep.
Who wants to give it the first go? Or all you guys want to try it at once?
I ain't
I'll
touching
do
anything.
it. I'll do it since they're mine.
Okay.
Yep.
So determine what that word is, and then...
I want to be in the
Right.
receiving room.
Let's go with the stereotypical abracadabra.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Okay, so you sign the pyramids their word that make them work. How would you like to do it?
Like, how do I want to try it?
Yeah, I mean, she gave you instructions on how to do it. Oh, I guess I'm seeing if you remember how to do it.
I'll put my hand on it
Yeah.
and just say abracadabra.
Okay, so as soon as you do that, you instantly disappear, and there's a loud bang. Very loud, I would say.
Whoa.
And you instantly pop up in the other room, and it also makes another loud bang. The bangs were like half a second apart, basically. So it's like bang, bang! And you kind of come flying out the other one onto the ground in front of everyone, I'm assuming.
So
And was that bang bang visible or audible to her only or to everyone?
Everyone.
Wow, that's loud. Are my ears ringing?
Yeah, I would say they're probably ringing.
Oh my god.
I don't think this is going to work.
Yeah.
It'll definitely get rid of the element of surprise.
I bet Justin just did that just now to screw with our plan.
Probably.
Not at all.
Oh, that's reassuring.
Because he's an evil
Not at
demon.
all.
You can do whatever you
Well-
want with the plan.
I mean,
Loud doesn't mean someone's going to hear it, guaranteed.
I could find a soundproof room, and it could still work. Or I could not find one, and I'll have to tell you guys that, and then we'll have to do something else.
I'm gonna go peek out in the hallway and see if there's anyone like looking around, trying to figure out what the noise was.
Do you want to make a perception roll?
Sure.
You notice the dwarf part keep kind of climbing the stairs up to your guys' room, and he kind of sees you peeking your head out the door. He kind of gives you a look and says, what was that bang?"
Sorry, I dropped something. It was pretty heavy.
Would you drop one of the dressers in the bedroom?
Yeah, it fell over, but I fixed it. Don't worry about it. It's okay.
Okay, I'll be inspecting that when you guys leave. If you broke it, you have to pay for it.
Don't worry, I'll pay for it if it's broken. I don't think it's broken though.
You kind of see him turn around and mutter something under his breath. Something about half-elves and...
Oh, getting racial.
That's dwarf
That's
hate
kinda
it. That's
rude.
their thing.
Jaina, I have a question for you.
Yes.
I have heard stories of people who have casted spells that make it so no sound passes through them. Have you ever heard of something like that?
No, actually, I have not, honestly.
Must be a tall old wives' tale.
I already picked my spells. I'd have to sleep to pick them.
That's okay.
But
That was kind of metagaming anyway. Kinda.
Wait, you can sleep for 4 hours, right?
yeah, that's true.
That would probably put us off schedule, but you could do it if you really wanted to.
Are you guys talking about silence? That's what you guys are talking about.
Nah.
I know what he's talking about.
Just having fun here, Justin. Don't think too much into it.
Oh, yeah? See, maybe I made the pyramids make noise just so you guys could use that spell. You think of that?
Are we planning on going to, or planning on doing this all today, or just scouting everything out?
I think once I kill Una, I think we're gonna have to go before
The
Morrow
same
here.
day.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think almost right there. My hope is that it won't take long to kill Una. A nice blade to her throat should probably do the job.
Yeah. Well, we
Not
know
a
how it
practiced
works.
executioner, but
We know how the pyramids work, so I'll take the output triangle and I'll put it in the bag of holding.
They're two-way, I think, right?
They're two-way, yeah.
Are they two-way? Okay.
Yeah. So you can touch any of them, say abracadabra, and you'll go to the other one.
Okay. So I'll just... Alright. So I take one, put it in the bag of holding, and I say... So I guess the plan has kind of changed a little bit, because now we can all go to the same place at once.
we have to find a room that can handle all of us teleporting there.
Yes.
Do we want to try it with
my
two
best.
people just to be safe? I don't know if we want to do that right now with the loud bang, though.
Yeah.
Probably not.
I mean, it's the Emerald Enclave. I mean, it doesn't really... we can tell them, right? About the pyramid teleportation devices, right?
Probably.
Just be
Maybe
like,
there's
hey, man.
somewhere better where we won't disturb
Yeah, maybe they have
people.
maybe they have like a training room or like an an archery range. We can borrow their spot for a bit.
There's definitely things like that around.
Let's go ask. So I'm gonna go downstairs and go to the bartender, and I'll ask, could you direct me to a training room spot where we can practice out our moves and maybe practice a little magic?
Sure, of course. There's the barracks. If you take a left and a right, and then a 60-degree turn to the left, you walk about 250 feet, and there's the barracks is right there.
All right, cool. I'll check that out. And then I use sending or not sending, but message to tell everyone, hey, there's barracks that sounds perfect for our experiments. Meet me
Let's
downstairs. Go. Okay. So we all go to the barracks.
I'm gonna stay in my room. So I want to double check. I want to make sure my disguise is perfect. I don't want her to see. I don't want this to fuck up in any way. I mean, I don't need to deal with your guys' pyramid thing anyway.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I can't even
What?
get silence. It's not for
What?
my class. I just looked it up.
Oh,
You
you
can't do
can't
silent?
cast silent?
No, it's for bards, clerics, and rangers.
Well, I'll pick that up next time we level up. Hopefully if I can.
Justin,
Guys,
when
level
I
up right now. I'm just kidding.
when I went through the pyramid, did I feel anything? Like, did it feel weird or anything?
How do they describe it? And I kind of want to say it's kind of felt like you were getting sucked through a straw.
Okay.
Real long, small tube. It felt like you're getting sucked through that at a very, very high speed until you're ejected on the other side.
I'll relay that to them so they're like prepared to know how it feels.
Yeah.
Noted.
Ooh, maybe I should have you guys make a roll, see if it makes you queasy. Nah, I won't do that to you guys.
Puke roll. So we go to the barracks, and do we find the spot that? Do we find a spot that's suitable for our needs?
Yeah, I'll say that there's a guy that kind of lets you in and lets you into your guys' own private training room.
Okay, cool.
There's like dummies and stuff on the wall, things you can whack at with your swords and stuff.
Nice.
There's archery targets and stuff. Wherever you guys want to practice.
So I'll put the pyramid down on one side, and the
I'll-
other pyramid.
Yeah, I'll put the other one on the other side.
Okay. And
Whoever wants to try with me.
I'm interested. I'll try. Anyone else? We're supposed to go like 6 people, right?
Oh, I'll try
Alright.
then.
Okay. Let's just all do as much as we can.
Zachross, you gonna try?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so just the 4 of us then.
Okay.
Trying at the same time.
So everyone make sure you're touching part of the pyramid.
Okay?
Okay.
Touch.
Abracadabra.
Bang! Bang! It's like instant. You guys are teleported to the other side of the room.
Do we
Woo.
are we standing? Or did we fall over?
I would say you guys come out of it very fast every time, and you kind of come crashing to the floor.
Oof.
Okay. Close,
Ooh.
like in the same spots as we were?
Yeah. I
Okay.
think so.
Not like on top of each other.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, so it works
Alright,
for multiple people.
This could work. Again, I'll just have to find a soundproof room. And maybe if Jane and I have a good layout of the building, we can just do something really close by and then book it to whatever his face is.
Morrow.
Morrow, yeah. Alright, cool. Let's go back to Leah and tell her what we found out.
Sound good?
So we go back to the tavern.
Okay. Leah's up in her room applying some really, really precise makeup. She's been freckling with this one freckle on her face for the past 10 minutes. That's right.
Leah, we tested it out with 4 people, and it works pretty well.
That's good to know. I'm not going to be going in with you guys.
What do you mean?
I'm going to go in myself. That part, I think, is still going to stay in. You 5 can go in your secret way. I'm going into the front door.
Okay.
I will talk to him for as long as I have to.
Okay. So, you're going to kill What's-Her-Face, and then you're going to run all the way through town.
Or are you just going to zap yourself from...
Well, I don't know anymore. I suppose... Well, I don't know, because we can all go to the same place now at the same time, so... I'm imagining all of us are there at the brothel. And you kill this person, and then the 5 of us enter the pyramid except for you.
Where are you going to do the pyramid from? You need to find a fake place to do the pyramid.
Yeah, I thought we were gonna do it from like the tavern, our room.
Okay, so
That would be even farther.
let's see what we got here.
Well,
Actually,
like it doesn't matter how far it is.
from the Ladies' Hall to Ramazeth, it's much shorter than it is from Ladies' Hall to the Flaming Fist Fortress.
Yeah, I'm saying it's longer if I don't go with you guys. It'd be an even longer journey for me to trek.
Yes.
Unless... But if we do bang into this Flaming Fist Fortress, all subtlety goes out the window.
Do we want to just not do that then?
Yeah. That's an option. Okay, we'll say for now that we won't do it. But if me and Jaina find a soundproof room, I'd like to consider it because it just sounds really cool, and I think we can do it.
Well, even if you like teleported into a room with us, you could still go out to him first. He just might be confused as to how you got in. But
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Or I just get an invisibility from Billy, and then I go to the front gate and be like, "I'm here."
You want a dramatic entrance.
I want him to know that I have come for him.
Okay. Which means being at the front gate.
I mean, I don't know anything. I don't know where he would be.
Yeah.
So it's not like we'd just be wandering the halls.
Okay.
I mean, we can still keep in contact, hopefully, a bit, you and me.
Yeah.
Maybe while you're scouting out, you might be able to find him, and maybe it'll save us all some time.
Yeah. Well, how about Jane and I will just go and scout the place out now, so we can stop guessing. And
right, because we might not even be able to find a spot to put it.
Let's answer our questions, and then we'll come back well before your trip to the ladies' hall, and then we can plan out some more stuff.
So I can cast fly if anyone does want to try flying around.
Ooh.
I'd have to come with you, but
I'm just gonna cast invisibility on myself and look around the building then, just like that.
Yeah, and then I'll just turn into an animal.
okay.
Flying
And then
might be
I'll
cool
throw the
though
ladder.
for later.
Yeah.
Does anyone else want to go with me and Jaina?
I don't like
I think so.
All right, just me and Jaina then.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
Wait, Evelina, do you have guidance?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's the most broken thing in the entire game.
What does guidance do?
You just get
Oh.
every time she touches you, you get a D4, and it's a cantrip. She can cast it whenever the fuck she wants.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you're gonna make a perception check, guidance. Oh, you're gonna make a stealth check, guidance. Oh, you're gonna do this, guidance.
I forget
Yeah,
about
guidance
that
is
one.
Great.
Stacy
That's a
spams
great
it
one.
in Justin and I's other campaign, and it's mad powerful.
Yeah.
I've had it for a while. I just forget about it.
Way to go, Megan.
What a god. Okay, so Jaina and I are going through town towards the Flaming Fist.
Okay. So you guys leave the tower, and you guys are just walking your way over there, I'm assuming?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Going through the town?
Avoiding guards too.
Yeah. Okay, so
Subtly.
it's what time would you guys say? It's probably like 10 o'clock or so right now? 10 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah.
So you guys are just kind of making your way through the town, walking through it, no problem. No one's really paying attention to you guys, and you guys eventually get over here by the fortress, I'd say.
Okay.
So what do you guys like to do?
What do we see just offhand? Like, paint me a picture, DM.
Okay, so the fortress, the walls of the fortress are higher than the surrounding walls. So the walls are probably like 40 feet. The walls of the fortress are probably 100 feet. They're pretty tall.
Okay.
So at the gate, there is quite a few guards, and they all have a signature armor on.
Okay. Which is like red with flaming fist.
Yeah, it's kind of it has a sigil on it that you see right there in the top left.
Okay.
So it's just like usually plate armor with that sigil on the front. And
It's very
I'm sorry, what were you gonna say?
blue, red, yellow.
Well, I'd say it's the red.
Mostly red.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's the red diamond-looking thing, upside down diamond, and that's
Okay.
just painted on each of the mercenaries' plate armor that they have. And at the gate, there are, I would say, 4 guards, and the gate is closed currently, I would say.
Any windows to speak of?
The front of this wall, there is a couple windows near the tippy top. So, like, probably about 60 feet up.
How about holes for archery? Like archer holes? For like if there was a siege?
I would say that they just have those like, what do you call those things at the top of the walls? It's like staggered bricks,
Oh, okay.
like castle walls kind of deal. So they can kind of shoot between those.
Okay. There's nothing in the middle of the wall
No.
though. The towers on each side, they look pretty solid too.
Yeah.
So what it appears is that there's just the one gate and that's it. No other entrance.
The one gate at the front, and those windows are really, really high up, and the walls go straight up basically, and it's all stone.
Okay. Alright, so
I'd say the stone has like moss and stuff on it too, because no one ever cleans that shit.
okay.
Way up there.
So I'll tell Jaina. I'm going to cast both invisibility and spider climb on myself, and I will just climb the walls without anyone knowing, and then you will probably just turn into a bird or something and fly in there. So I will meet you there, I'll meet you inside, and then we can split up and take one half each of the fortress.
Yeah.
All
I think I might just turn into a mouse and try to sneak in, though. So I can only
Okay.
turn into one animal.
That's
Or
what I was gonna
two
do.
animals.
Okay.
For long rest.
Maybe if you turn into a mouse and you can't find any other way in, I could carry you while I'm invisible and spider climbing. That way we're at least both get in the building.
Yeah.
How about this? You turn into a mouse and you kind of check for holes or anything. If you can't find anything, come back to me as the mouse and I'll carry you up.
Okay. Alright, Justin, I'm gonna turn into a mouse and then look for any holes that I can get into. To the building with.
So, like, through the wall?
Yeah.
One second, I'm just looking to see if there's a stat block for a mouse. I don't think there is.
Maybe for a rat?
There's a giant rat, but I'm imagining that's, like, pretty big.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I want to be kind of small.
It's not just like a regular mouse in here.
I think you can just fudge the numbers.
Yeah, whatever. You probably have 1 hit point, honestly. You're a mouse. So yeah, you turn into a mouse and you start kind of, I guess, crawling along the outside of the wall trying to find a hole.
Yeah.
And you do realize that there's like a group of bricks that seem to be a little bit elevated, like the foundation kind of lifted a bit. And it looks like there's possibly a crack going through.
Alright, I'm gonna try to go through that.
Okay, I'm gonna have you make an acrobatics check as your mouse.
Just
So I'm
with
just gonna
me, or?
Yeah, just do a straight dexterity roll.
Nice.
Oh yeah, you fit through this hole really nicely.
Hell yeah.
Awesome.
Mouses can squeeze their body quite a bit, so yeah, you get through that pretty easily. So yeah, you eventually squeeze your way through this hole, and
There's a rat. I don't know if
Rat.
that worked. Probably not. That's probably not the right thing. There is a rat, though, if you search it.
In the little eye.
Mm-hmm.
Diseased giant rat.
It's like the third one.
Yeah.
So you're able to squeeze your way through this wall, and you get into the main courtyard beyond the wall. And
Okay.
inside this main courtyard, I would say it's kind of similar to how Castle Black kind of looks in Game of Thrones, the show, but without the snow. So there's just like people in there like practicing and stuff, and people drilling. It's just people practicing basically in this yard. It seems to be where they do most of their practicing.
Okay.
So that's what you see upon going through the wall.
Okay, can I look around and see if I'm just gonna kind of, I guess, just sneak around and see if I can find anything else interesting.
So,
Or
while
if I
you're-
see Billy.
You see who? Billy?
Yeah.
Well, Billy,
Well, I
where?
can't see him. He's invisible. Never mind.
Yeah. Have you already climbed to Billy, or have you climbed to the top of the wall?
No.
I did that.
I was kind of waiting for Jaina's mouse to come back.
Oh, okay.
And she didn't come back.
Well, yeah. I'm sorry.
Oh shit! I ran into kind of a snag. Both of these spells require concentration.
Oh, both spider climb and the invisible.
Yeah. So fuck.
See, I knew it would have been helpful if I came and done fly.
Yes, I should have grabbed it. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. How long does this take? An hour? Okay. I'm going to walk away from the fortress
Okay.
a little bit. I'm gonna go like south, like maybe like right here.
Okay.
and I'll cast Spider Climb on me.
Okay.
And I'll start climbing the wall here.
Okay.
And my goal will be to climb up there and then maybe like climb along the or walk along this path here and then try to climb up the wall from here. Because I'm trying to not be seen while I do this.
Okay, well, have you already started climbing?
No, I'm going to look around and see if there are people first.
Okay, you will notice that a couple things here. There are people patrolling this wall.
Oh, okay.
It seems like there are... You're not sure just looking at it if it's just city guardsmen or people of the Flaming Fortress, the mercenaries. And you also notice that there's definitely people of the Flaming Fortress on this turret up here. You'll also notice that since it's like 10 o'clock in the morning right now, the sun's a little bit on the east side, and it's illuminating this whole inside wall right here with sunlight. So you'd be pretty visible if you try climbing that wall.
Okay. What if I went over here and started climbing up that wall?
I would say that this turret here is not actually a turret. There's not people on there. That looks
Okay.
like it might have like a cone roof or something.
Yeah.
Just looking at that. But there would be people still patrolling this, but it's definitely less people than was over at that one. But the sun is still kind of beating down on that wall.
Alright. So I'm going... Okay, so I will climb up this side of the wall then.
Okay.
And I will do my best to be stealthy about it.
Okay, so you're going to begin your climb?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you begin your climb, and I'm going to have you roll stealth with disadvantage.
Okay.
$13. Okay. As you are climbing the wall, there's a man over here, I would say, on this turret, I would actually say, that sees a figure moving up the wall, it looks like. And he kind of nudges the guy next to him. And he's like, do you see something there? What is that? And they both have really bad eyesight, but they definitely see some sort of figure moving up the side of this wall. And it looks like you're kind of small. And
Okay.
I'm assuming you're trying to go really quick up this wall.
Yeah.
But they definitely notice something, but they're not sure exactly what it is right now. But it looks like, well, you won't see this, but one of them is going to start descending the turret and start making his way over to where you are going.
Okay. It would probably take me 12 seconds to get up the wall, because you said it was 40 feet high, and I walked 25 feet per 6 seconds.
Yep.
So I'm up there by 10 seconds, and so now I'm on top of the wall.
Yep. And the guy that's descending the tower probably hasn't got down to the wall yet.
Okay. So is there an opening in this tower here?
Yes. Where did you climb up?
Right here.
So before you get to the very top, I'm gonna have you make a perception roll.
Okay.
You will notice that there's basically a guy, a Flaming Fortress mercenary, guarding that entrance. Like literally just standing there. That's his post.
Okay. And is the door shut behind him?
Yeah, there's a wooden door there.
Okay, fuck it. I'm just gonna climb up and stand right in front of him.
Okay. So you get up to the top of that wall, you kind of vault yourself onto the wall,
Yep.
and the guy is shocked as hell. All of a sudden there's a halfling in front of him. This guy sees no action ever. This is like the most boring post of all time. And this is the first time someone's like been there. And he sees you and he's shocked as hell. He's kinda like, oh, what are you doing here? You're not supposed to be here. And he kinda he's gonna have a spear out at you.
Hello, sir. I'd love to stay and chat, but I gotta run, and I cast invisibility on me. So now spider climb is not in effect anymore.
So all of a sudden you immediately disappear in front of this guy, shocking him again. And
I can cast this at higher levels. Okay, hold on, let me see. Oh, it's for more creatures. Okay, then I just want level 2. Just for me. Okay, so that's alright. So now I'm invisible.
okay, so this guy's freaked the fuck out, Logan.
Yep.
So he's gonna be freaking out, and he just starts swinging his spear wildly in your direction. So I'm gonna have him try to attack and hit you with this, but it's gonna be with disadvantage. So we'll see if it actually does it.
So was I right on top of him, like 5 feet?
Yeah, you were like right in front of him, basically.
Oh, okay. Well,
So he's just freaking out and swinging his spear wildly. So that one's definitely not gonna hit.
I'm gonna dodge whatever.
He's gonna miss
Dodge is
anyways.
an action, right?
Yeah, he rolled a natural one. He's not gonna hit you.
Okay. Cool. All right. So, if I'm invisible, do the disengage rules apply?
I would say no. He has no idea where you are right now. He swung wildly, hit nothing but air.
All right.
But you're free to do whatever you want.
Are there like loose pebbles around?
Loose pebbles?
Yeah, like little rocks that I can pick up.
Maybe a couple. Yeah.
I'm gonna pick up a rock.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna chuck it down like the opposite side, like over towards this area.
Okay.
And try to make a noise and try to get him to go that way.
Okay. So yeah, you throw this rock. I'm assuming he sees the rock floating in the air.
Yeah, probably.
And then you chuck this rock. And I'm gonna say this guard is so terrified he literally turns around and runs back into the fortress. He literally opens the door. There's like
I'm gonna follow him.
There's a lock there. He's fumbling with the lock. He's fumbling. He drops the key.
Okay.
He's like, oh!
I'm like right behind him, and I'm ready to get into the room.
He's fumbling. He gets it open. Frickin' yanks the door open, and he starts running them basically.
Okay. All right. So I'm in now too, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You follow him, yes.
All right. I'm gonna shut the door behind me.
Yep.
Pretend nothing's happened. Okay. And so I'm in.
Yeah.
I guess since I'm up here, I'll walk on this wall too, and I'll like just kind of scan the perimeter on the top side.
Okay. So I'm gonna cut to Lauren real quick.
Okay.
So you're up in that tower right now. Lauren, what do you want to do? You're in the training grounds area on the floor. Is there anything in particular you want to do?
I just want to keep my eye out for anything that looks interesting or could be of use to information for us. Just basically just exploring around.
Okay, so you're trying to stay out of sight?
Yes.
Do you want to make a stealth roll for me, please, with advantage since you're a mouse?
Sure thing.
And what is the base for stealth? Dexterity. So I think mouses get +0 for stealth, actually.
What?
Isn't dexterity... You get the animal things for dexterity, right?
Why the heck does a mouse have +0?
I'm gonna take whatever the rat stat block has. I'm gonna see what it has.
Yeah, this rat literally has 0.
Yeah, it's +0. So you get +0 on that roll. So you would actually roll down 1.
Ooh.
Lame.
I'm sorry, that's the rules.
The DM, you make your own, damn it.
So I'm gonna have this roll happen here. Ooh. Okay, so you failed your stealth. Something sees you. You want to make a perception check? So you're kind of just chilling. I don't know where exactly you are. We'll say you're like hiding kind of near a fence or something. We're gonna say that you're by a fence and you're just kind of chilling there, but you see eyes in front of you that look very cat-like up on the rampart above, and you notice that a cat has seemed to notice you. And the cat jumped down from the ramparts and is rushing at you. What do you want to do?
Rushing at me? Oh, shoot.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to run and see if I can find another little hole in the wall and just keep, like, running around the perimeter of this fence you said I was by.
Yeah, I would say there's like, kind of like pens kind of set up where people practice. So you just want to try to find another hole somewhere?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to try to run around this courtyard trying to find a place to go. Is there a certain area you want to go towards? You can kind of see the map and what it looks like. Right.
Yeah, let me zoom in. Where am I at?
You're in there. Yeah, I'd say you're in the middle somewhere. So you can kind of make your way towards any of the walls you want, or I guess these are buildings that you can go into.
Yeah, I'll try to make my way towards the buildings.
Okay. Which ones? Because I just want to know because Logan's there right now.
How do you draw that little thing?
You mean the click?
The little circle thing, yeah.
Yeah, you just select
Click and
the
hold.
thing on the top left where it says select/move, and yeah, you just click and hold.
Towards this one right here.
Okay. So I'm gonna have you here. What'd I do for this roll? I'm gonna have you make an athletics check to try to outrun the cat that's chasing you.
Oh my god.
So that's just pure strength, whatever your rat strength is, which is -4.
Oh my god.
We're gonna get so fucked.
What's the cat strength?
Oh no!
Oh no.
You got -3.
He's gonna know we're coming days in advance with all this shit.
Oh no.
I'm gonna say the cat catches up to you pretty easily, and it's gonna make a swipe at you.
Okay.
Or I guess a bite. So let's see if this bite hits. What's your AC with this thing?
Like 4.
Should have been a bird.
10.
Yeah, the bite hits. You take damage.
Oh no, how much damage?
It doesn't matter.
That's a point.
It's 1 hit point. So this cat is going to bite you, and you're going to turn out of a mouse into a person, into Jaina, in the middle of the courtyard.
Oh no.
So the cat, to his surprise, bites you, and then all of a sudden the mouse gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and you're human size. Boom, you're Jaina. You're literally on the floor in the middle of the courtyard. And
Okay,
everyone kind of standing around kind of sees you all of a sudden. You're just kind of there.
Okay, do I know what this building is? This one right here?
Looking at it, it looks like some sort of possible... It's one of the main entrances, kind of, to the castle area.
Oh.
Actually, I'll probably say this is the main entrance right here. This is probably like a side entrance.
You just said they were buildings.
Yeah, they are. But this is like the main entrance to, I guess, the keep inside. Into the internal buildings. This is probably like a side entrance, but it's still entrance.
Goddamn cats.
Okay, I guess I'll just try to run in there and kind of hide around the corner.
Okay.
If I can.
Okay, so you should get up and start to run into the building?
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you plan on doing once you get into this building?
I was gonna try turning into another animal. Something
Okay.
like a... I think... I don't have my list of animals in front of me, but... I feel like I've, like, seen a dog or something.
You've probably most definitely seen a dog. You definitely just saw a cat.
Yeah, okay, maybe I'll just... No, I'd rather turn into, like, a smaller dog,
Okay.
I guess.
So you're gonna run into this building.
92 inches.
Oh, one of those.
What am I hearing? Oh, and move it.
7.
Sorry. No, I'm not muted. I'm muted.
You're definitely not on mute.
Well,
There you go.
I don't know how I did it.
So, Lauren, you go into this building right now. Oh, I'm hearing my echo now.
We're in a cave now.
You sure?
Echo!
Yeah, we can hear you, Joe.
Through
Yeah, but I
Discord.
don't know what I'm. Discord?
I mean, not Discord. Roll 20. Well, both, I think.
20.
Yeah. I think that did it.
Okay, so we're gonna have Lauren inside this building, and you said you want to turn yourself into a small dog.
Yeah.
Okay, so you run into this building. As soon as you enter the building, there's no one like immediately there. So do you want to just cast it right then and there?
Yeah.
Okay, so you turn into a small dog then. What kind of dog?
I'm thinking like a Yorkie or something like that.
A Yorkie.
Like some like spring, like kind of like scraggly dog.
Oh, that's a cute dog. A Yorkshire Terrier kind of thing?
Sure.
That is a cute dog. Okay, so you turn into a dog, and you hear behind you, it sounds like people are rushing in the door behind you, like where you just went in. So what would you like to
Okay,
do?
is there anywhere I could like hide? Kind of.
In front of you, there's a corridor basically that kind of spans left and right, kind of down the castle wall. So there's a bunch of closed doors, so you can possibly. Actually, your dog. I don't know if you can even
they
open
can
the
get through
door.
there. Like I'm just thinking, is there like a corner I can hide around or something like that?
Yeah, probably.
I'm just gonna do that and kind of pretend I'm sleeping, like in this corner.
Make a stealth roll. 14. Okay, so you kind of go in the building, you kind of curl up in a ball and pretend you're sleeping, and you hear all, like, at least 4 or 5 guys kind of break into the, well, not really break in, but kind of storm into the building and say, "We saw someone, where does this person go?" And they kind of look all around. They might see you as a dog in the corner, but they don't think you're what they're looking for, and they just kind of fan out and kind of search the building.
Okay.
And with that, I think that might be a good place to stop if you guys want to stop right now. It's already going on 10.